Will Sora AI steal our humanity? Guys, I'm a filmmaker with over 20 years of experience, and I gotta say that Sora AI kind of scares the hell out of me. In a recent Hollywood Reporter article, our US Secretary of Labor, Julie Su, stated that AI is neither safe nor secure if it harms working people. And I agree with that sentiment. A lot of people thought that AI's immediate danger was it becoming self-aware and then all of a sudden the machines taking over humanity. And many experts agree that that's not really the case. The more immediate danger I see in AI is job replacement. And that's why I decided to make this open letter to OpenAI. Guys, I'm all for the betterment of humanity, and if we're creating technology that is further advancing us and progressing the human race into a better future, I am all for it. However, I don't know that AI really falls into that category. Sora AI basically just allows people to type whatever they want and then receive a video based on that text prompt almost instantly. In a content-driven digital world right now, that is highly appealing to so many people. I gotta say that that's what's scary about it. When we talk about AI, it scares me how fast this technology is moving and how openly available it is to people. I personally believe that Pandora's box is open and there is no way to put the lid back on. I look at social media like the precursor to the damages of AI. I know a lot of people don't agree with this, but I personally believe that social media has done more harm to society than good. We were introduced with this technology very openly, very fast, people embraced it, and we didn't really know all of the harms that came associated with it. And we're just starting to feel the impact of that and really starting to measure it. Imagine what AI can do at the rate that it's moving at and the availability of this technology and how much it can accomplish for people. I do think that what makes us special as human beings and what separates us from the rest of the species on the planet is our ability to create things. And especially as artists, the ability to create and express ourselves is what the human experience is all about. And as a filmmaker, I believe that the fun in making movies is going out and making them. It's grabbing your gear and your camera and figuring out the lights and talking to actors and figuring out the creative set pieces that you want and the wardrobe and makeup and all those elements and factors that go into making something, even a simple video. The craft is what's fulfilling about it. If you suddenly just take all of that away and decide to just type it in a computer and receive the video on the other end, it takes away the fulfillment of that craft. You're relying on a machine to produce what you think you've created, but all you did was tell it to create it. You didn't really make it for yourself. I believe that artistic tools should be there to enhance the creative or artist's experience, not replace it. Remember, if you watch a movie or a video and it speaks to you emotionally, it's because a human being created it. And it's because a human being put time and effort in making sure that it would channel a response from you as another human being receiving it. If you're creating things through AI, I believe that you are relinquishing your human artistic expression and allowing a machine to create it for you. Look, I'm a person that loves visual effects, and I believe that visual effects are a tool that enhanced filmmaking because you still have to create designs, you still have to look into it and have an artistic touch, and visual effects companies hire hundreds, if not thousands of people to make a single project. There's a concept in Japanese culture called wabi-sabi, which means finding artistic beauty through imperfection. And I believe wabi-sabi in filmmaking is what makes films so special. It's because you see the human element of those slight imperfections that speak to us as human beings. And I don't believe that even if you program wabi-sabi into AI, that you will get the same results. Filmmaking is a collaborative human experience, and it's a craft that really relies on other people to get things made. And I believe that's what makes it so special. If we use AI to suddenly start to create that content for us, we're really robbing ourselves of that human experience. To reference one of my all-time favorite movies and a movie that actually inspired me to be a filmmaker, Jurassic Park, in this scene, Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum, challenges the idea that humanity should not be given the right to create or resurrect dinosaurs because we don't know the extent of the danger of the technology and we didn't really earn that technology for ourselves, and therefore we take no responsibility for it.
Don't you see the danger, John, inherent in what you're doing here. Genetic power is the most awesome force the planet's ever seen, but you wield it like a kid that's found his dad's gun.
It's hardly appropriate to start hurling generalizations.
If I may, I'll tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it.
I don't think you're giving us our due credit. Our scientists have done things which nobody's ever done before.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should.
And I believe that AI has that same potential of danger, especially how openly available it is, because we're just granting it to people who take no accountability or responsibility for the creation of it, and the repercussions and the damages that are going to be felt are going to be much more impactful than we think.
We're out of a job.
Don't you mean extinct?
Now, I do want to make things a little bit more hopeful, and I do believe that through the oversaturation of AI-driven content, which may flood the internet soon, I do believe that there's going to be a rise in value for human content, because I hope that people are not going to be as connected to AI-driven experiences as they are human ones, and the need and the appreciation for human-created art is going to be much more valued than that just simply created by AI, which is so simple to make. I know there's no stopping Sora AI, but we have to collectively look at ourselves as artists and human beings and decide whether or not we want to surrender that part of ourselves that makes us so special. Tyler Perry just put his $800 million studio expansion on hold because he fears the repercussions of what AI can have on the industry. He said he's worried about people's jobs, and while he embraces the potential as a business owner of what AI can do for the business, he's very much a realist about what impact it can have on people's jobs, and he thinks that Hollywood should collectively move against AI to regulate it and take it before Congress. And I agree with that sentiment. So as fellow filmmakers or creatives and artists, I just ask that you guys take this into account and really think about the potentials that AI can have on your artistic expression. I'm not saying that we should live in fear, but we should all be talking about it and collectively thinking about it as a human species, because I think that we don't want to make the same mistakes we did with things like social media, especially the technology that moves so exponentially fast as AI. What do you guys think about OpenAI and Sora? Let me know in the comments below.